Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of March the 21st through the 27th. And so we are going to look at one card per day, just get some ideas of some of the highlights coming up during the week and see what shows up. This is, of course, a general reading, which means that not everything I say here is going to apply to every single Capricorn that watches. If you want to get a private reading with me, of course, you want to check out my website above my head there. And all my contact information is there. All you have to do is get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled for a reading. Or if you want to tap into your own abilities, I also do mentoring sessions for that as well. Okay, we have your cards down. Let's look at your weekend cards, Capricorn. First of all, you have the Page of Wands. Very nice, very nice. That's Saturday. Sunday, you have the Hierophant showing up in reverse. So for the weekend, we're going to start with Saturday with that Page of Wands showing up. This just means that there's something that you're putting together, that you're planning, that you're getting ready to move forward with. You're feeling very enthusiastic about. And you need some kind of version of a go-ahead from somebody else. This Page of Wands showing up on Saturday says that you'll be receiving that go-ahead on Saturday. So if you're planning a trip with somebody else and you're just waiting to see if they can get the time off of work, this is them saying, yep, got it. If you're applying for a loan, this is the loan officer saying, yes, these are the terms. Whatever it is, this is somebody that is coming on board with you with your idea that you're feeling very enthusiastic about. All right, now let's look at Sunday. Here you have the Hierophant showing up in reverse. I do think you're going to be doing something very traditional on Sunday. It may be going to some kind of spiritual service, maybe a church service, maybe some other kind of spiritual service. With the Hierophant in reverse, this talks about going to some kind of thing that is traditional. So this would be something that you do every Sunday or maybe every year or whatever. But there's something that's traditional about it. It's repeated every certain amount of time. But in reverse, you're putting your own twist on it. You're sort of customizing whatever that tradition is. You're making it fit you. All right, now let's look at the week. So the first card is the Four of Swords in reverse on Monday. Tuesday is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Wednesday is the Four of Cups. Thursday is the Magician. Friday is the Two of Wands. So you've got a pretty good week here, actually. So let's start with our Four of Swords in reverse on Monday. This just says you're going to be doing something in a different location than normal. So if you normally work from home, maybe you're going into the office or vice versa. You could be having a meal in a different place. You could be taking your kids to a different daycare. Something is happening in a different place from normal on Monday. On Tuesday, Ace of Wands showing up in reverse. This is just telling me that you're having a realization on Tuesday that there's something you need to take care of. And it's not something that really makes you feel creative or excited. It's just something that is a little bit more of, I don't want to say a chore, but it's a little bit more ho-hum. Let's put it like that. It's not exciting that you have to do this thing. Now, Wednesday, Four of Cups coming up here. This just says that you are kind of having a little bit of a pity party if you go with the energy the way it is now. So if you feel pity party energy coming in, just know that a pity party seems very justified and happiness making in that moment, but also know it's very non-productive because it gets us focused on things that we would rather not have more of. So if you sense a pity party coming in, then remember, look for that silver lining. Look for that cup that's floating in the sky with full of opportunity. Look for the silver lining that this disappointment has created because it's there, but most people never see it because they're too busy having the pity party after a disappointment, okay? Now let's look at Thursday. Look at this. Thursday, you've got the Magician right after the pity party. So that pity party did not last long. Good for you. The Magician talks about manifesting those things that you want to manifest in your life. And with the Magician, this is more of the masculine version of manifesting. So this is more hands on, you know, feet on the ground, hands in the mud type of manifesting. So this is really creating what you want to create in a very go, do it, Nike, just do it type of way. All right. And then on Friday, Two of Wands. I love this card because it says that you have some choice to make on Friday, and whatever option you choose is going to be just fine because all your options are good options. I don't think you'll have any trouble even making that decision, Capricorn. So there you go. Pretty much a fantastic week. Thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me. And if I don't see you here for a mentoring session or for Reiki or for a reading between now and then I will see you guys back on the next video. Peace.